Good day! I hope this video finds you physically and mentally strong. Regardless, it's time to relax and enjoy your daily Russian math problem. Today's problem is for the 6th grade and comes from the 25th Moscow Mathematical Olympiad, year 2012. Here's the problem in its original formulation. The translation will follow shortly, but first, let's get you the daily dosage of Russian you didn't know you needed. Замените в равенстве пирог равно кусок плюс кусок плюс кусок плюс и так далее плюс кусок. Одинаковые буквы одинаковыми цифрами, а разные разными. Так, чтобы равенство было верным, а количество кусков пирога было бы наибольшим из возможных. And now the English version. In the equality пирог equals to кусок plus кусок plus кусок plus and so on plus кусок, exchange the same letters with the same digits and the different letters with different digits in such a way that the equality holds. In Russian, пирог means pie and кусок is a piece. The resulting equality should maximize the number of pieces in the sum. I will now give you a couple of seconds to pause the video in case you want to first try to solve the problem yourself. Looking at our equation, let's first consider how many pieces we can have in the sum. We can rewrite the equality as follows. Obviously, n cannot be larger than 10, because then кусок times n would not be a 5-digit number. If n is equal to 9, then k has to be 1. But then both p and g are 9, which is forbidden since different letters should become different digits. Let's clean up. We now know that n is less or equal to 8. Let's consider n equal to 8. Note that пирог is less or equal to 98,765, which is the largest 5-digit number composed of different digits. So кусок is less or equal to 98,765 divided by 8, which equals to 12,345.675, but since кусок should be an integer, we round that to кусок is less or equal to 12,345. This means that k has to be 1, and so g is equal to 1 times 8, which equals to 8. Our equality now looks as displayed. Note that the product of O and 8 should end with an O. Considering the multiplication table for 8, it is easy to see that the only possibility is O equals to 0. With 0 now taken, U has to be 2, and thus S has to be 3, both due to the upper bound on кусок. Then we see that пирог is equal to 12,301 times 8. However, this doesn't work, because 12,301 times 8 is 98,408, which means that both p and g are equal to 8, which violates the demand that different letters should correspond to different digits. Let's clean up and consider n equal to 7. As before, we can get an upper bound on кусок, which now becomes 14,109. Again, this means that k has to be 1, and g is 1 times 7, which gives 7. The product of O and 7 must end with an O. Considering the multiplication table for 7, it is easy to see that then O is equal to 0, or O is equal to 5. Let's try 0. This gives us pir 07 is equal to 1 us 01 times 7. So pir is equal to 1 us times 7. Note that by our upper bound, U is less or equal to 4, but since 0 and 1 are taken, it has to be larger than 1. And since S cannot be 0 or 1 either, U has to be less than 4. Let's clean up. Let's try U equals to 3. So pir is 13s times 7. Note that p has to be 9, giving us 9 ir is equals to 13s times 7. The options left for s are 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8. At this point, we can just test these and see that s equals to 6 fits, giving us 952 is equal to 136 times 7. So returning to our original equality, pirog is equal to kusok times 7, we obtain 95,207 is equal to 13,601 times 7. However, this solution is not unique, and choosing O equal to 5 leads to 3 additional combinations for n equal to 7. If you can find them, leave a comment. This concludes today's episode of your Daily Russian Math. I hope you enjoyed it. До новых встреч!